true that on the night, what time would you say you arrived at the bus stop the night of August 20th?
I arrived at the bus stop around 12:25.
12:25. Alright. Now, isn't it true that on that night it was raining very heavily?
Off and on, yes.
Now, would you agree that at the time, with only the light of a single street lamp, as you were waiting in a bus stop booth behind glass that was covered in rain, as you said it was pouring on and off throughout the night, and you actually were in there to escape the rain, that it would be hard to see out of the bus stop booth?
I would agree.
You would agree. Now, how can you be so sure you made a positive identification of our defendant under these conditions with the light of a single street lamp at 12:25 running through the rain past you? That seems kind of incredible to me.
Objection, Your Honor. This question calls for some speculation that's not really.
The question is argumentative. Can you rephrase it?
Are you sure you made a positive identification of the defendant under those conditions at the time?
Yes, I am.
No further questions.
Thank you. Is there any redirect?
May we have a moment?
May.
No, we will not, Your Honor.
Does the prosecution have any further witnesses?
We do not, Your Honor. Prosecution
Can
rests.
you make that down?
Your Honor, we might give them 3 minutes or so in between if they need some time.
Does the defense need some time to get ready?
We'll take 3 minutes.
Okay, thanks. Are we on the record?
Yes.
Okay, is the defense ready to proceed?
Yes, I am.
Okay, please call your first witness.
The defense would like to call Sandy Myers.
Please raise your right hand. Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
Please proceed.
Ms. Myers, please state your name for the record.
Sandy Myers.
And I'm going to take you through the events of August 20th, 1992, starting with your trip to the movies. What happened? Is there some incident in the movie theater?
Objection, Your Honor. Questions leading.
I'm going to allow it. It's preliminary. Go ahead.
Thank you.
After the movie theater, it's a 9:30 movie. I met up with someone that I knew, so we decided to sit together. In the beginning of the movie, he decided to light a cigarette, and I told him it wasn't a good idea. And the manager came and told him to put it out. And my colleagues started getting mouthy, and I told them to cool down. And I told the manager it wouldn't happen again.
For a 9:30 movie, you got out remarkably late. Can you explain this discrepancy?
At the end of the movie, I decided to stay and watch all of the credits because I knew someone that was working on the film.
Alright, and what happened when you got out of the movie?
I left the movie and was in the lobby, and there was no one in the lobby, and I noticed it was raining very hard, and I decided to make my way through the park to Lou's Pizza Shop to meet up with some friends that I planned to meet around midnight.
And what happened at Lou's Pizza Shop?
Before I even walked in the door, I realized my friends weren't there and decided to head back to a place where they might have been hooligans.
And how would you get to Hooligans?
I proceeded to walk through back through the park.
And while you were in the park on the way to Hooligans, what happened then?
As I was running back through the park, I saw someone running in front of me, and the next thing I knew, there was a bright light, and I saw what I thought was a police car, and I proceeded to yell, "Don't shoot," in which then I had a gun in my face and lights.
And what happened next?
Regarding what?
Well,
Oh,
you're
what?
in court today.
I was arrested, based on the grounds that I had assaulted and robbed someone.
Had you ever seen the defendant, Ms. Johnson?
No, I have not.
No further questions, Your Honor.
Thank you. Cross-examination.
Yes, Your On the night of August 20th, do you know what time you left the theater?
Approximately midnight.
Did you talk to anyone after exiting the theater?
No, I didn't.
When you went across the park to Lou's, did you see anyone there?
I didn't. No.
Did you talk to anyone while you were at Lou's?
No.
So, you have no one who can corroborate that you say that you were at Lou's from the time you left the theater until the time that you came out of the park on Citrus Avenue.
Correct.
You said you then ran back through the park after going to Lou's,
Correct.
and you saw someone else running in front of you.
I did.
Do you have any idea what they were wearing?
I could not identify them. It was raining very hard.
As you were running through the park to hooligans, with the exception of the other person, did you see anything notable?
I didn't. No.
You don't remember seeing a backpack at all?
No, I mean, I was on a trail. The trail was muddy.
You never saw the backpack that Officer Tucker found right next to your footprint?
No.
So,
Objection.
Sustained.
So despite the fact that you have no alibi, fit the description of the person who committed the crime, freely admit that you were in the area at the time the crime was committed, came sprinting out of the park immediately after the crime was committed.
Objection, Your Honor. Question is argument.
I'm gonna overrule it, subject to, him completing it.
And that your first reaction upon running into the spotlight was saying, "Don't shoot," you still contend that you were no more than a victim of circumstance.